So, got 10:01, still going through non-stop simulation of my voice, false testimonies, false submissions, false awareness of things, false accusations, false um confessions, different things, more organ harvesting, false flag cover up, Ark of the Covenant, Higgs boson, Kareem. And now we have the confirmation openly about the Ark of the Covenant as well as the Higgs bosons going back in the dates and time. They're gonna end up using that as a last ditch um excuse, like, okay, that's good enough reason to say if the truth comes out in reference to him, then it will show that 2012 couldn't have been, the discovery of the Higgs boson, meaning it never was needed to be discovered because it was already in development, but they had already been in dispute about it all the way back in the early 2000s, as well as, the Ark of the Covenant coming bases connected with him. His name starts Ark of the Covenant. If you take the KAR and you spin it, you got Ark, ARK. And then if you see how his name end, you got AM, which you never seen that anywhere, because most Kareems Kareem if they religious or whatnot. But that's where that morning star come in. See, it, to some of them make perfect sense. Like, and you think, you take the L, his middle name, Late Chaz, and you bring that L before the A and the M, such as his name being Kaream. You take the Ream and you take his middle initial and bring it into the Ream between the A and the M, it become realm. So it's right there in front of your face. Ark of the Covenant, Higgs boson, Kareem. Just like if you take his mother or his father said first name initial and put it between the Ream, it would make round. So whether you take his middle name initial, such as Late Chaz, LE, capital CHAZ, which is also Dutch Charles, or you could think of Charles Francis Pierre de Moraes. Um, it's very clear and it get better, but still simulating my voice. Now this on my time, since they say he don't know where he at, he don't have a clear sense of time. My time said April 14th. Um, you're 10:04. But it showed now they want to do the sirens to drown out. But this what they do non-stop since last year when they got caught in the middle of the false flag at 542 South 18th in Newark, New Jersey. In reference to the Muslims, black Muslims, which was going to be, a roundup, organ banks, sex slavery, servitude, wrongful convictions, because you see the fix up there doing with me. All you got to do look up Project Bluebeam, step 1 through 4. You see the unspoken step 5, and you see the sex slavery, the organ banks, the, wrongful conviction using prisoners as experiments and shit like that. It's right there what's going on. And then they have individuals, wow, they caught red-handed in a genocidal act upon Newark, Camden, Philadelphia, upon Dover, Delaware, Pittsburgh, Youngstown, Ohio, D.C., Baltimore, St. Louis, as well as places abroad. Because remember, initially when things escalated, they wanted me to allow them to blame foreign countries in reference to my death. Listen, them organs not yours, but it's going to happen. But they want to blame these countries in aspects surrounding it. And I guess when that ain't go well, that's when they put me like with the white nationalists, I believe, throwing I believe that was the Nazi sign or whatever they throwing, while torturing me August 12th, 2018, and telling me they're going to, have me follow two Caucasian females to the bathroom. And when I wouldn't, start yelling at me, get up and go. And, they're going to Emmett Till my face and skin me and burn me alive and, Emmett Till my face. And then you got individuals laughing. I don't make it a white black thing like you see. I deal with everybody. But just to know I've been subjected to this day in, day out, and I'm still being subjected to this now, while my voice being simulated day in, day out with false testimony, false allegations, false reasoning, false admissions, and false witnesses to further a blacklisting slaughter campaign in reference to justifying not having to address, my disappearance or my death or my disabling, my crippling, institutionalizing incarceration, or my organ harvesting along like Troy Ford and Kendrick Johnson, like people they bragged about so far while doing what they do with me. Rashawn Brazell, Chanel Petro Nixon, Lavina Johnson, you know, people of that nature, Kenneth Thompson, Sheila Salam. So remember what I told individuals that way when they come back up from the loved ones of these people, since we on a fact finding mission and we got it to the point where they choose to keep speaking race, religion, and politics using my voice day in, day out, keep drugging me so I dose so they can say, oh yeah, he up and take an old picture of me with a phone. Yeah, he holding the phone and keep simulating my voice all day, all night. You understand? Yo, he locked up. He in the hospital. He home. He sleep. You understand? Just they use that to keep delaying and extending at the same time. You know, delaying the reality of the situation while extending their torture and fabrication. So when they put them forth, they have something like Lamie Price called. I was reading article, the fifth or sixth commandment, thou shalt not kill, after doing the same torture. And a lot of aspects, individuals didn't make it back, like Taquan Robinson, Pop Up Dead, Albany Pacific, several others. So some make it back and then they paint a picture, and then years later, same individuals like, yo, listen, they didn't do none of that, but this is what they portray for this organ harvesting or blacklisting, alienating, fear-mongering, wrongfully accusing, and then when the individuals start realizing you're not part of the end game, everybody feel betrayed. Well, right now, it's up close and personal what's transpiring with Kareem Lake Chad Foster. So it's no mistakes. This is organ harvesting. This is organ harvesting by way of a force like that they was caught red-handed, that I laid the groundwork blueprint of foreseeing this, and it turned out to be a golden egg, Ark of the Covenant Higgs boson, that I never could knew. But, now you can't tell me different after what I observed and been and overheard and been told from important factors surrounding this, such as like Mossad. But you got everything in this. It's CIA, NSA. You got Aero Contractors Limited, Aerospace Alliance, United Launch Alliance, Lockheed Martin, just to name a few. Blackwater. You understand? Pegasus Tech, TEP Aviation, um, Air America, Shell Corporation, Aurora, Colorado. You got the underground. Like, you understand? It's a lot of things involved in this. It's like I forced everybody to basically unify, to paint me in the corner so they could justify this Ark of the Covenant Higgs box, like it says, super weapon. Now they blowing like that K2 weed, dust, PCP, DMT, smelling my fountain smoke, none of that. But this is what they always do. You just yell, go. About 60 seconds ago now, I got the sharp pain running from my right quadrate artery down and that smell blowing. And I'm becoming overheated. This all day, all night. Torture, chemical, biological, germ, nerve agent, microwave, electromagnetic weaponry. Day in, day out. Even when I comply, meaning I ain't brushed my teeth today, I ain't washed my ass, nothing. They still just torturing all day. This is what happens all day, all week, all month. Coming up on a year now. And they still don't have what they want, so they taking a scramble, like, oh, we have them attack, give them a heart attack, put them in a car accident, and just take the animation, simulation, the spoof calls and texts, and the avatars and different shit they fabricate and force into existence, and then utilize that to justify this organ harvesting by means of a false flag, Kareem Lake Chad Foster. But this genocide, so you see anything portraying, oh, you need to keep people out of his eye. You see what they done put on my eyes. I've never known them to wear contacts or anything. So I don't control the images that's false. I don't control all these implants they done cut into my ear canal. A few months ago, they went crazy cutting things into there to the point neck swole up like a balloon. They pull all the shades. 4 days, 3-4 days, starve them out, freeze them, had the artery in my right thigh, different things going, I couldn't even move. And then they had the avatar put garbage all outside the room, all outside where you open the door, this shit mile high. So keep them, that way the swelling to go down. And they said, now all we gotta do is get them isolated, get them to the hospital, and then you can hit them with that. And then make you think, Sheila Salon, the neck issue. Cora Davis, Wagner Projects, Larry Davis' grandmother, the neck issue. You start seeing a pattern like this. Now I know because I felt when they was cutting them in there to the point when you touch here, you had felt them like it's like, I'm not sure if it was metallic, metal, if it's just like stiff plastic, whatever them things was they put. Once you hit that switch, that sharp pain, feel like just like you being tased, I guess that would be, and then it just swole up like a neck. It swole up like a balloon, my whole neck. So this what I'm going through day in, day out. Like, And I still endured it, and believe it or not, I'm blessed because I learned some things. I got to pass word on some things, so it's still a blessing. But no one will be blessed when it comes to this. Like, you understand? Ark of the Covenant, Higgs boson cream. Like, I don't ask for pity. I don't ask for no remorse. Like, at the end of the day, just place understanding in me just like I placed understanding in you. You cross your T's, dot your I's. Real eyes realize real lies.